is. Hello, hello.
What's going on?
Not much. Thank you so much for joining. We're just waiting for our other host here, which I think she's
Okay.
coming in now.
I haven't been on live in so long.
No? Well, welcome and thank you for getting on for us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. This is season 2. This is episode 16.
Episode 16?
Yes, it's season 2. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you
Yes.
for
So
having me. Of
thank you.
course.
I guess I'll do our intros. She'll come in once she sees it.
Okay, cool.
I'll send it to her again. But yes, thank you, everybody. Sorry we're running a little bit late, but welcoming everybody to season 2, episode 16, tonight of Sister Soul Sessions. I am one of your hosts tonight, Brittany, and I'm joined by my lovely,
creative director, executive director of Sister Soul Sessions. And where is she? We're still missing our other host, Amanda.
Amanda, she'll be in here. But we are lucky tonight to be joined by Mr. Craig Lee of Craig Lee Fitness and Craig Lee Skin and Hair. So really excited to have you tonight. Can't wait to dive into your journey, learn a little bit about your businesses, and of course, what keeps them running. So if you'd like, Craig, we would like to just get you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about, how you got this started and a little bit about your businesses.
Wait, may you say that again? I'm sorry.
Just your journey and about your businesses.
Okay. Well, my name's Craig Lee, of course. My G father.
He said
not Rizzo.
Nah,
come on with this.
So what started my entrepreneur? I've always been I want to say a go-getter, like a hustler. I've always had that installed in me, I want to say. So I've always been just a go-getter, like to hustle, get after it, make money type of ordeal. And what got me into fitness was that I played football at first, so I was a football player originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that had its course, and then I went. How did I start? So I was always I wasn't the biggest during that time. I was one of the smallest on the team. I was, tiny. And I was like, how in the world can I, you know, compete with these players that are big, that, are fast and this and that, this and that. So I was always researching on YouTube on how to, get big and the fitness world on YouTube. And so I just kept on diving in more and more on that. And then I ended up creating a couple of, wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
People don't realize, that it knocks you out. I sent it to Amanda too. She was trying to call me. She doesn't see that we are on here. I've sent her the link like 50 times.
I don't know what's going on with IG with that. Like I noticed whenever we do send it, it doesn't go right through right away, if that makes any sense.
Really?
Yeah, it's a delay. And I don't like it. They need to work on it.
And I'm always nervous when it's me that does it because it hasn't gotten small, but
I remember you was telling me that everything started to shrink. I'm like, hold on. But I did see it one time.
Yeah.
I saw it one time and I was like, I see what she means now. I was like, oh my God. I was like, where'd it go?
Can't see any comments, anything. But Craig's coming back in. There we go.
Hi. Well, you guys.
No, that's okay.
I had to put myself on do not disturb.
That reminds me.
Yeah, so what got me into the fitness space was, the ending of my football career and whatnot. But I was always heavily drawn into growing the body, mastering the body, figuring out how the body works inside out. And I had to create a source of income, some way, somehow. Football didn't work. So I had to figure out a way. Where can I put this light and this energy at? And I was looking up, did my research. And I looked it up. I was like, all right, it's a $87 billion industry type. So I was like, oh, I at least need 1 billion of that.
You're right.
It's possible.
There's a little bit for me.
one 1 billion at least. So that's pretty much how my fitness journey started, I want to say.
And then once you know, stop playing football and things like that, you know, what did that feel like? And then like where was the motivation to, you know, like say like, you know what, I'm gonna turn that same, you know, drive that I had for football into a like real business. Like, yeah, you need money and things like that, but why in that direction, do you feel?
Because I mean, I've been doing it since I was like 9 years old. You
Oh, okay.
know, growing the body, growing muscles, and studying just nutrition, fitness. Watching YouTube videos, and like I always had this motivation. So that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you were one of the kids that you were making money in school and always hustling and
like
everything like that.
pretty much, like selling candy,
Yeah.
selling this and that.
Okay.
Doing that. So I always had like a sales type of the idea of sales a little bit, and then like it further on a little bit more as my journey went on with fitness.
But with fitness having such a big motivating like factor that's needed, how did you sell that? Like, you know, and how difficult is that to keep those sales and keep clients coming in, you know, and stay motivated with their own fitness journey?
Wait, let me say that again.
Just like how easy was it or difficult is it to make that kind of sale? So, like, you know, keeping clients, gaining those clients.
I want to say it's pretty difficult, because I always want to like who's ever starting fitness or whatnot. At least you always have to look the part. At least be the part first. Like it always
Right.
starts with being the part first. I want to say, and then I think I made my first program like a type up when I was 17 in high school. Yeah, a young lady came up to me and wanted a fitness program, and that was like one of my very first type up programs I just started, and then I sold that to her. Then it's been up from there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's always a girl though, huh? That's how it starts.
Nah,
That's how they get you. So then you're motivated after that. But it looks like you had some questions here. What is your biggest success?
my biggest success in the fitness industry,
Hmm.
Mhm.
uh, I want to say uh, my online program. I want to say upskilling my online program, having 50 clients inside of a online business. I would say
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
I've worked with a lot of one-on-one, but you're only able to do so much in a 8-hour span of work. So when you're able to operate in a bigger space, having more clients online, I would say that's probably one of my biggest things in transforming. I've transformed, like about like 20 people as well. So that's
Oh,
been
that's
pretty cool.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big success. Yeah,
And when you're
transforming
getting,
lives.
yeah, when you're getting like the feedback, because I didn't know that like, it actually works. Like I didn't plan on becoming a fitness trainer or whatnot. So
Oh yeah, so seeing your actual plans have
yeah.
like fruition and it's
Mhm.
a success. But Uncle Chip said no in life.
So,
So your biggest success in life.
all my biggest success in life,
Mhm.
having kids, I would say. That's like my biggest success. I would feel like, that definitely has a big impact on my journey, making me a better person, a better man, even helping me with business,
Mm.
creating, the patience to have a business, because you need a great deal of patience. The ups and downs with the business is a lot, because one day you could have, 50 clients, 60 clients.
Right.
The next you could have zero, just based off, how life is going, because life is going to life, like regardless who you are, what you're doing,
And
you
it doesn't
have
care
your business.
about your dreams, right?
It
Yeah.
doesn't. So it's like life's going to life. So your business is definitely separate from your life.
Mhm.
So having that patience to keep going with the ups and downs, figuring out the algorithm of when your business is, up during the summer, people are, taking vacations. They're not really into fitness. They already did the work and this and that. So, and then winter is like, on the more upscale when you're doing fitness. Like everybody wants to sign up for programs, be involved. And,
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
so like,
Look, never I met their summer goals. So then the
yeah, so
question
it's
would
like,
be like, how do you retain your clients during the summer when they feel like they've already have gotten their beach body or summer body or whatever?
Okay, and that's where I want to say the programs and the online business and the challenges. I want to say you could run like a 2 day, 3 day challenge. You can have those like, oh, sign up during this time. I want to say that draws people in as well. The challenges, having that online course that keeps them, heavily involved. Because then you do have people who are, consistent throughout the whole year who don't fall off. So it's good
Right.
to have a system, for your clients as well, not just let's go train for an hour or let's train 3 times a week. You have a full on, layout. We're training every single day. This time you have a program set for them. So I would say.
And you're a nutritionist as well, so with that, you're creating a full plan from like top to bottom, right? So what they're eating, their workout schedule throughout the week, things like that. So with that, like, what are some challenges that come with, having to keep people on track, especially with eating? I feel like that's the hardest thing. Maybe you'll get up or get a little active or you can have fun with that, but changing your eating habits and things like that, like how do you deal with those challenges for your clients?
Because everybody's
Hmm.
different, everybody's different. Everybody, has different times. There's different body weights, different, just everyone's different. So to keep them, motivated on sticking to those plans and those, nutritional advices, is just you have to stay active. You
Hmm.
want to keep on, staying at it with them, I would say, to keep them motivated. Like that's all it really is people just need a little motivation, I feel like, more so. Just to keep going with
A lot of
that.
hand holding with that, right?
Yeah, with that change, because it's a big change. And it's like not everybody, goes to the gym every day or like,
That's
they have kids or,
what I'm saying,
a
yeah.
job, this is like my life. So I had to understand that too. Like this is my life. I made a living or, a source of income or, out of my life or what I do on a regular basis. I created a source of income. So
Right.
it's like, but that's not everybody's life, I would say. So they have to
Hmm.
alter that and make a couple changes and just stick to it and be, consistent
Helping
with
them find their why, like every time, yeah. Sorry, B, I can't read the comments again, so.
I
Oh,
I can't either. I
you can't see
can't
them?
read them.
Oh my goodness.
Nope.
Sorry, guys, we can't see
So,
your comments. I said
Craig, do
something.
you want to tell us a little more about your accountability group and how that may possibly tie into your success with your fitness
oh
business?
yeah. So I started, so that was like a big on and off type of ordeal too, I would say, when I started that, because it was, I wasn't being consistent enough on the group chat that I was starting. So I started up one time, I believe, and I had like 20 clients. And then I wasn't being consistent enough. And then, like I said, life was going to happen regardless. So it's like to be able to sustain that 20 clients and still deal with, your life and still, what you have to deal with, I had to make that adjustment. So it's more me being consistent, I would say. And it helped my business a lot because it keeps them involved. It keeps people coming back. It keeps that traction, I would say.
And yeah, and having someone who's always like, hey, you're not doing what you're
Yeah.
supposed to
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. He knows. He's like, Craig, where you at? I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
Like,
so
hold
I'm
on
one
now.
of Craig's
Yeah.
clients,
Oh,
and
awesome, awesome.
I'll be honest with you all, like his accountability group, even the days that Craig was not like present in the group, all the members in there, we always checked in on each other. Like just strange enough, we would always be sure that everybody completed their workout. By the end of the day, we would check in and be sure everybody stayed with their meal plans. Everyone had a different meal plan, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's awesome.
we would post our meals, all types of stuff. So we were still keeping each other accountable, even if he wasn't there.
That's beautiful. So you built a real fitness network and community, which
Yeah.
probably is the biggest thing and biggest motivator for everybody. Because,
Yeah. Not
yeah,
even.
I would need that.
Yeah. Not even knowing you. So that
Oh,
was
yeah,
definitely
awesome.
a huge impact. Is creating that the fitness group chat guarantee on the business. Yeah. Huge impact.
So that's awesome. So yeah, even when you didn't realize that, you made something bigger for everybody else, like look at how
Mhm.
it's affecting. Well, because I see B doesn't miss a day, baby. So it definitely
Yeah,
helps.
yeah,
It
it's
definitely
Absolutely.
works. And she knows. And with that, you have those businesses. How did you get into, the skincare line, the hair line? Is this just another hustle that you knew that you could, make some money out of? Or is this just, like you said, your lifestyle and you just knew you could monetize on something else?
yeah, because it's like I just wanted to create a. It's like I don't know, I like the like it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's like so it started off creating a profit out of everything I was doing on a day-to-day
Hmm.
basis. I'm doing fitness. I'm taking care of my skin, my hair. I like clothes. I like fashion. So it's like create uh, a source of income out of just your lifestyle. It's a daily lifestyle. So if you're able to promote it, people want it. People see you with it on. People are asking, how do you do? What do you do with your skin? What do how do you take care of your beard, your hair? It's like, okay, I'm creative. I like organic products on my skin.
Right.
So it's like, why not create a source for I'm able to share that with other people. I would say.
And is this also something, where you're just like researching yourself, kind of how you started with, your fitness program? You just did some research, YouTubing, understanding like those products, or is this just something like you always knew growing up or your family, like
Uh,
works with herbs?
no, this was definitely everything was definitely like self-taught,
Awesome.
self-studied, self. Yeah, a lot of reading, researching. It took me like I want to say like 2 years, 3 years before I was able to launch my product with the pomade and everything. I would because I created it, but then I was down to my own self like it's good on me. I'm creating it for myself, and then I'm like, okay, a couple of my family members start trying it, and I'm like, you need to put that out. Like, what are you doing? So it's like they're pushing me like to, put it out, but I'm like, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. I was thinking I wasn't ready, so then I just, put it out one time, and then I was like, damn, it sold out very quick. Like, yeah, it was like a batch of 30. So you don't know the feedback you're going to get. So it was like I was kind of nervous about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then like you're dealing with people's skin and hair. It's like a lot of things. You got to have a license and stuff like that. So that was the feedback was great. And you get clients that want more after that. So then you have to have that inventory. That's where I was messing up too. I was messing up when I
Yeah.
first started because I would be able to sell it, but you want to be putting that money back into your business. So I
Hmm.
wasn't really doing that. I was kind of
Like, oh, I
looking
got
over
money.
there. I was starting in, and I was starting my clothes, and I was starting this, and I was starting.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
damn. So you want to stack up on that on your inventory. Definitely want to stack up on your inventory. Uh, put that money back in there for a couple years. Let it stack up.
No, that's very important that
Yeah.
you say that because, I'm saying a lot of people, like you said, you get so tied into seeing everybody else have all these businesses or things running. So you'll put that money somewhere else, not realizing that, yeah, you have to keep this funnel and stay focused on that one lane. So with it being your skincare line and fitness, did you see that those were conflicting at all? Were you able to just keep funneling money into, where you were making it for each business?
Yeah. So then it's not even like I want to do so much
Hmm.
already. I want to say. So I think I was just like starting stuff a little too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, looking into somebody else's cookie jar, like, oh, okay, I need this, but it's like I already want to do all this real
Yeah.
estate, skincare, fitness. I already want to do all of these things, but it's like, how are you going to be able to manage and keep up
Hmm.
with everything that you're starting? It,
Mhm.
it's the thing I would say.
Yeah, no, managing and maintaining the different businesses, yeah, is definitely the
Hard.
hardest thing. Because I mean, it's already hard creating it, and then you're, like you said, you're more of a billboard for your
Mm.
brands. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, like, you never have the time off. So, yeah, how is that managing it? Like you said, you have your kids, you have multiple businesses, and you have to keep people motivated, which is a lot, more difficult. It's their health, you know what I'm saying? So, how do you manage all of that? Like, what is your outlet?
Uh, Definitely. It's just all about time management.
Hmm.
I would say time management. Waking up at. Gonna have days where you're waking up at 4:30, 3:30. or maybe, staying up the whole day and then, only getting like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And same thing over and over again. So it's like, yeah, it's just, you just gotta stay consistent with waking up at that 4:30. I would say it's all about just time management. I'm not big on going out and partying too much or like certain things like that. I work around, kids got to be to school at 7, 6, you got to wake up at 4, be up before, that train hits you, before all that stuff, I want to be up before all that stuff starts to happen. I try to get all my stuff done, my workout done, 5 o'clock, 5:30. I don't got to worry about that. Sending the workouts. I was sending them workouts at like 4:30 in the morning for,
Hmm.
making sure they get their workouts. And then I'm working on inventory like with the beer. I like to do that at like nighttime. It's more of a therapeutic type of thing. I have fun with that. So
Okay, so you know your creative hours too, which is good. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
a good thing to
Brain's
know.
the
Yeah, yeah.
same way.
I'm the same way.
mhm.
I have
Same
to do
way.
the creative hours. They know when they're gonna get certain things. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, already. Like, yes, I've been up all day, but these are the times you'll get it. So no, that's it's very important to know that. And with you being in sync, with your body doing the nutrition and the health and wellness, you definitely are in line with knowing, what that schedule looks like. And plus being an athlete, I know that that helps a lot,
Oh, yeah.
because, you were able to maintain that. And I want to kind of harp on that a little bit because I was just watching something where it was a motivational speech and they were stating, someone told you to go to school for 8 hours a day and you did not, skip a beat. You went every day. You had no problem. You did homework. You did all these things. And then when no one's telling you what to do, like, what are you committing yourself to in your time? So in that transitional period for you, was it easy to just stay motivated, stay in your like wellness journey, or did you also have that period where you kind of just were like, no one's telling me what to do right now, and I just have no motivation for it? Like, where were
Yeah.
you in between that time?
For some reason, I don't have a problem with the motivation part.
Hmm.
Like I know that's a big factor with with everything is keeping that motivation or having that motivation with my clients
Yeah.
or someone starting or the journey of entrepreneurship, staying motivated, staying creative and keeping that flow of energy. I wouldn't say I don't really have a problem with that. I would say or staying motivated
Okay.
because like I want to be the best. Like I want to be whatever I'm doing is like
Yeah, you
yeah.
kept that drive. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's like I've always had that. I want to be the best. I'm gonna be up before everyone else is up. I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna fully exalt myself every single day. Empty the tank. I'm gonna,
Like ET says, it when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe.
yeah,
Yep.
I know that's hey, you have to have that. That's
yeah.
amazing. I know I saw before we lost comments because I can't see them now.
I know. I
Uncle
keep
Chip.
trying
Yes,
to.
I'm
I
Yeah.
keep trying
so
to.
sorry
I
if
know.
you
I'm
I
are
sorry,
see you, so I
guys.
never
commenting.
started.
You cannot
It's recording,
see
but
it.
that's it. I know Uncle Chip asked earlier, what
Oh
are
yeah.
some of your fears in life? And I'm thinking he said in your business as well, but again, I can't see.
Biggest fear
Mhm.
is not accomplishing everything that is in my head. Because I mean,
Mhm.
I thought I was gonna be a millionaire, billionaire at the age of 17, like 16. And it's like it didn't map out that way. So my biggest fear is it not happening. The dreams or the ideas don't get brought to life.
Yeah.
Or those are like my biggest fears, I would say.
Now, for you, does it have to be all of those dreams that you have?
Everything.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I
I'm not
love
gonna lie.
that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it has to be everything. I don't know. It's just.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes we compromise with ourselves. We let things
Uh,
go to the wayside. But yeah, that's beautiful that you're like, no, everything on my list, that's what's happening. And you're putting forth all of that. So that's amazing. I'm really concerned that this is not recording or
I
something. Hold on.
oh,
It is.
I was just gonna say, did
It's
you
good
want me to
talk.
leave and
It's
come
good
back so
energy.
I'll be able to moderate
I
the
don't know if I'll be able
comments?
to see you. Come back.
I didn't
I
think
don't
about
see
that.
anything at the end
Yeah,
of or
I
on my
don't see
screen,
it.
but that's okay. I believe it's at least recording, and people are
Mm-hmm.
in here. I did see another comment. Someone was asking about advice that you have for people who are like over 60, 65, for fitness and wellness.
Are they are they trying to
It was,
are they trying to start start
Probably. I didn't
the
get to see
fitness, start
after.
that fitness journey,
I think so.
I want to say it's never too late because when I was my first fitness job was working at LA Fitness. Like the way how it all started, well, professionally started, I want to say, because it was already started. I was already doing, my ideal of fitness, but how it professionally started, where I got my like
Hmm.
certification and like working with the real insides and seeing how the insides of fitness works, the professional way, I would say. You get all those, young to old to middle age to I'm getting clients that are 65, 70, even 80 rolling in, and there. So it's like, I want to say it's never too late to be healthy or start your fitness journey. And so I don't think age is a problem at all. And
I
I would say,
think it's such a different thing now because we're seeing age. I mean, I'm seeing it different. I remember I was watching a movie and I was like, yeah, those people were 30 years old and they looked, when we were kids, like in their 60s, like to me, you know what I mean? So
mm,
I've been seeing a lot of changes too with, people over the age of 50, 60 who are, getting more into fitness at that time because it's not the same, I don't know, life expectancy it looks like, or something is
Yeah.
changing. But yeah, are you seeing that trend? Like you said, you see all ages. Like, what are the trends in fitness that you notice?
uh, you are,
Or is it just the vain young people still?
I'm thinking, I think, are you, like talking about like when do they start or like when is it like what?
Just what are you seeing now, like as far
Yeah.
as like what clients are coming to you? Are you seeing like a flood of age groups that are older that maybe you weren't seeing like 5 years ago? Um, Coming to gyms, like how, and plus COVID happened. So like how did all of that change? Like what are the trends
True.
now that
Oh
you're
yeah.
seeing in
Oh,
fitness? Yeah.
okay. So that's what originally started my online fitness is with
Okay.
COVID.
COVID.
Oh, okay.
That yeah, once COVID hit, that's when I had to like, oh shoot, like dang, you can't go to gyms no more. You
Okay.
can't
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
do certain things anymore. So it was like, how are you going to be able to create that space of helping people still and further your business because a lot of businesses crashed. A lot of people couldn't keep up
Oh
with
yeah.
that time period.
Hmm.
So, but it definitely changed. Well, COVID changed, but I mean, I feel like a lot more people got more serious about their health.
Right. Yeah.
So
Oh
it
yeah.
brought more,
Yeah.
it brought more people. I wouldn't say that
People had home gyms.
interest in fitness. I would say since COVID and creating that space, that online space. It was like it upscaled my business, honestly.
Awesome.
With social media and everything. So it upscaled my business when COVID hit. I would say,
Perfect.
but I
And then
want to
that
say,
kept that steady.
yeah, I want to say, there's no like, it's still every age group. Nothing's really changed with fitness,
Okay.
honestly. Besides people took it more serious after COVID, so it was like more people started doing fitness. I would say.
Well, that's good.
That's good. That's good for business.
Right, because that's probably when you needed it. No, I
Yeah.
was just watching my 600-pound life. I know, but it's my guilty pleasure. Um, but and I see things like that, and I guess that's why, because I was just watching it, that motivation piece sticks with me so much. But also, along with just the fitness aspect, I realized that the mental aspect of it, is really important as well. How do you manage that with your clients? With not staying motivated, but just realizing how important this is and helping them through the mental blocks with getting healthy, that come up and things like that. Like where are you with that? Like, are you a holistic person? Do you suggest therapy to clients? Like, how do you get past that part in your fitness clients and things like
Wait, may you state that one more time? Are you
that? Sure. Yeah, just like their
mental
mental state. Because I know,
state?
like I said, yeah, I know that a lot of times with health journeys in general, a lot of it is mental, right? And you get a lot of mental blocks with that. So how do you combat, those type of things? Because it's not just getting in the gym, it's not just motivation. It will be, real blocks maybe a client in there and they're like, I can't do it, or things like that. Like how do you get past those like little mental blocks?
Oh, just, having good energy, pretty much, just keeping them, just on, in high spirits, I would say, when they're down like that or don't stay the course of their program, or, they kind of start to slack a little bit. So it's like, just giving them motivation, keeping them high, in spirit, I would say, good energy, making them laugh a little bit, just
And you
staying.
always have to be happy.
Yeah, oh yeah. You have to, yeah. That's one thing with fitness. You have to have, a great deal of, energy.
Yeah, you can't get frustrated. Yeah, so
Nah,
that's probably why I
not
can't
yet.
do it.
I never,
I was like,
yeah. Nah.
like, girl, pick it up.
Nah. That's what I was saying. You have to have a great deal of patience too,
Yeah.
at being a trainer, because a lot of my clients do not. They be so mad at me,
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying.
they
Yeah, it's
hate
like
me. I'm
it
like,
turns
damn.
into
Be in
yeah, that's what I'm
pain.
saying.
Be in so much pain. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
And he's
It turns
never
into you're their
mean
enemy.
about it either. He
No.
used to be
No.
like, okay, drink more water. I'd be like, oh my God, my legs hurt so bad. He'd be like, I know, but I'm gonna need you to push today. Drink more
Yeah.
water. You need to stretch. And I'm like, do I have to do this today? He'd be like, yeah, you gotta do it.
Because I mean, I felt all the pain that they're feeling, so it's like I understand. So it's like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna mad. I understand all the pain that comes with it, and just staying consistent and staying motivated. I felt all that, so it's like I felt it all, and I understand what they're going through, but they still got to get to it. We're not playing. We're not playing. We got to get to these goals.
See, I've always had coaches and stuff, so they didn't have that warm, motivational speech or anything like that. It was always like, Blakely, come on.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I heard that too. I heard that too with a lot of my clients. They would have trainers and stuff who didn't, who were kind of mean or didn't have
The
that good
most.
energy, So I was like, dang, I didn't know that was a thing. But
Oh,
like,
it's big.
yeah,
Yeah, especially I
yeah,
used to do a lot of CrossFit, so there just isn't
Oh man.
any,
yeah,
I'm gonna
oh,
sit
yeah.
next to you type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's different experience. But yeah, B always shows us, her plans and things like that and shares it with us and everything. So definitely different.
Yes.
Definitely something I
I'll be
want to
sharing
do.
my numbers, even if I haven't met my goals like that day, like today. Well, I'm almost finished my goal, but either way, I always show my goal on my stories. Like, all right, so I closed all my rings. I didn't quite close all my rings and stuff like that. So it helps to motivate people and just realize I am just a mere human being with 4 kids. So that helps a bunch
Girl.
too. And Craig usually posts, even though it'd be like so early in the morning, but he'll usually post motivational, like quotes and stuff like that for us.
Awesome. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah, you bringing everybody together. Okay.
yeah. I'm trying. I try to.
And is there anything that like you do like to unwind after all of these things? I know you're very scheduled and you keep, on that, but like what is it a night for Craig look like after, you've conquered everything? How do you now make your mind, like kind of step away from that? Because, burnout happens. So do you get to shut off? Are you one of those people that you're just like, no, this is my everyday. I'm good to run like this?
Yeah, so like I created this life based off my lifestyle, like I
Mm,
was saying. So like it's part of
mm,
me. So it's never going to be when you are stepping into that entrepreneur lifestyle or you're in that creative life. It's like that's your life anyway. So
yeah.
anything you do that you love, it's not going to be so draining towards you, your mind, body, and soul. So
Right, you're not
yeah,
separating anything to do it.
yeah, I don't ever have a time of like really like crashing or anything. I love what I do. So.
So how often, like, how long do you work out a day?
Just like an hour or two a day.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing. About like 4, 5 times a week. Just an hour. That's
Okay.
what I was like. Yeah. It always looks like I'm like always in the
Yeah.
gym because I'm posting like a 30-second clip, but it's like I'm only going an hour or two a day. That's all it takes.
And were you
Mm.
always like a social media person, content creator, or is that something you had to learn with this business or maybe during COVID?
Uh, I was always on social
Okay.
media. I would say, dang, I forgot those platforms that started before, Instagram, but I was on those, but I never was doing business or anything. I was, on there for fun, just talking, cracking jokes or posting funny things like that. But
Oh,
this
were doing it
platform,
for the Vine? You were doing it for the
yeah.
Vine?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Vine. Yeah,
fine.
oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Do it for
Vine.
the Vine. Okay.
Yeah, I was on that. And then when I seen this, this platform be created, I was like, wow, like you could really make a business out of this, or like, further than more than just posting videos, like
Right.
make use of it. You're able to reach billions of people. Definitely take advantage of it, I would say, of
Yeah.
this platform.
No, seriously, especially
Yeah.
once TikTok hit. Did you notice that your business kind of picked up with that
It's
platform?
crazy because I never people are still trying to get me onto that side of TikTok.
He
I
not
know,
on
I'm
Okay.
like,
TikTok.
I'm still
Oh,
not on there yet.
wow.
I
He ain't
know.
on
So it's like,
nobody's TikTok.
yeah,
Still
Wow.
waiting.
Okay.
I
Still
know,
waiting.
I know. I'm getting over there because I'm seeing the value. So
Hmm.
Yes.
it's
Well,
very
B's on us
profitable, the
every
value.
day about it. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
she,
yes.
yeah, she
All the
really
time. You
knows.
gotta
Yeah.
post. You gotta post. You gotta post. You
Hmm.
gotta post. But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's a
The value.
market for it. It really is.
Yeah, like
So
its
I'm just,
own, right? Like he could have, yeah, like it's like a whole fitness little.
Your beard oil will definitely do really
Oh
good
yeah.
on TikTok.
I heard. Yeah.
Easily.
I know. I'm gonna get over there, but I would definitely say if have a platform, stick to that one platform.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to,
Okay.
master all of them, at least, at one time, I would say. If you
Mm-hmm.
have a platform, you're doing good at it, stay there, before, you're able to transfer over, or, because then you have to balance both. When I created my fitness page, it's still hard for me to manage this account and then stay
Right.
consistent with my fitness account. And now I'm going to be going to TikTok and then YouTube. So I'm still trying to, make
And you
time for,
lose something everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I get
So
what
it's
you're
like
saying.
energy is like everywhere instead of, just being right here, boom.
No, that's very important to note. Yeah, like to master one area first. Like, yes, like you said, yeah, you see what everybody else is doing, and sometimes you kind of grab from there, but yeah, you lose focus. You're not going to be able to do your craft at 100%. So, yeah, you're definitely, like managing and excelling at this app. So once you get comfortable there, or maybe even get, social media management, that's when you like upgrade and things like that. But yeah, it
Yeah.
is difficult.
Yeah.
That's why I'm never over there on TikTok.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I'm like, it's just a lot. A little
B
bit.
yells at us every day. How girl, what is on
I
TikTok?
don't
I don't even know that she
know.
sends me stuff
I
because I'm
just
not over there.
somehow am able to manage Facebook, Instagram, and and TikTok, and still keep up with life
Yeah,
and kids and
Yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
don't know how
I don't
she
know.
does it either.
I
And
don't know
maybe
how to do
maybe
it.
full videos too. So, but she does that now, Craig. So
Yes.
hit her up.
I know that's all I know. You know, parallel with that, I'm still trying to make that transfer.
I
Yeah.
know you are.
Hmm.
What about your skincare line? So, can you tell us more about your skincare line as far as what products do you offer?
That one's still in the I haven't even like launched my first product for the skincare yet. It's
Mm-hmm.
still in the making. I've created though. It works wonderful. It's a collagen cream and mask right now, so
What?
it works wonders. Yeah, it works wonders. So it's just once you create the product, you have to figure out the packaging, the
Yeah.
labeling, the brand, or I meant the symbol or whatnot. That was one of the biggest things that was hard with creating a business, was having the brand, or
Yeah. Branding
the
logos. Yeah. No,
logos.
isn't that weird?
Like that
Yeah.
was the hardest thing. Like creating the product and creating stuff is like, that's the easy
Hmm.
part.
Mm-hmm.
It's the paperwork. It's the labeling, the figuring out what the size of the bottles, the measurements, the measurements of the labels you have to deal
The
with. You have to deal with
vendors,
the
if you're
vendors. Yeah,
using,
yeah,
Yeah. Your products like that you're putting in
yeah.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and like the manufacturers, like where are you getting your stuff? Where how much is this going to cost, and this and that, this and that. So that's what
Hmm.
I'm dealing with right now. Like on the back end, I have the product, but it's all about the labeling and the packaging and like all that right now.
Is
So.
that what you were whipping up that we saw that
That
you
we saw
posted?
earlier.
Oh no, that's the pomade. The
Oh, well, that
pomade's
looks
already, yeah.
good.
Yeah, the pomade, yeah. That's more of like a moisturizer, for the skin too. Yeah, I guess it is skincare. It is actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah.
thinking more, for the face. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for your soap to come back. That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
Yeah,
yeah.
she was telling me, yeah, she was like, look, you better order it right away. She's like, it sells out.
I know.
So
Like yeah, I was like,
we
man,
were like hawking your page. I was like, oh, it's on
yeah.
sale.
Yeah, that's another thing, is having time, to So it's like you want to do all those things, you're able to do them, then it's like time kind of catches up with you too
You're
sometimes.
creating
So it's
it yourself, right?
yeah.
Each
So
product. Okay.
I'm creating it myself. So I just need more, I'm just getting used to creating the inventory and then being ready for it when they're ready to purchase again. Type, 'cause it's like clockwork. It doesn't
Right.
stop. Yeah.
Well, that's why you have kids, because you put them to work now. Start pouring over here, you start doing this. And have you made that like your family business now, or do you have everybody involved and kids are part of it and things like that?
Nah, that's just me. It's still
Just
just me,
you?
right? Yeah, yeah.
Oh
It's still,
man.
yeah.
Every jar, every
Wow.
label, everything he makes by hand, by himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see how you do it. I would need at least
Yeah.
4 extra pair of hands,
Hmm.
and everybody grab a jar, pick up some product.
I mean, I make products just for the household because everybody got all this hair in here, and it's a lot. So I don't know how you're
Yeah.
doing it. No, it's amazing. Wow. So fully handcrafted, like top to bottom. That's amazing. By yourself. So you
Thank
formulated all of these
you. Yeah.
things. You created like textures because that's a big
The
thing. I
texture.
saw the cream that you
Oh,
made. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Te-
wow. Okay.
the texture was a big deal with
Hmm.
the pomade because
Mhm.
I couldn't get a consistent form of the texture. It
Right.
was a time where it was like it would all melt to like just oil. It
Hmm.
would just all be oil. So I had to stop that from happening when I first started. And there's so many like little bumps in the road. Like figuring, like you said, the texture is one of the hardest things to like, stay consistent with the
And
measurements,
keep it in that jar. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it looked
calculations.
amazing. That's why I was
Yeah,
like, what is that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
No,
was
that's
one. Yeah,
awesome. And just from your brain of just like, hey, I like to use good stuff and just creating these brands. That's amazing. So I know you have so many dreams. What inspires you right now to, let's say, just complete that skincare line that you wanted? You want to get how many products out by what time? Like, what does that look like for you right now?
Um, wait, let me state that again. My fault.
I just want to
Yeah.
know how many skincare products I can get soon. No.
Oh, I
I'm just trying to bait you into
I haven't.
telling me when it'll be done.
Yeah, I really haven't put a time frame. It was always when I'm creating a soap, it's like okay, let me do it just because off of like feeling. I want to say
Okay, so your
the
labor of
soaps and stuff.
love. Okay.
Yeah, like, it's like all like from feeling on like how I'm feeling right now. Let me go create a batch of soaps. So it's like it's like very seasonal right now. Like
Awesome. Okay.
there's no time on it right now.
No, that's awesome though,
Yeah,
because yeah, you actually making that release gives you more anticipation for when you like drop it and things like that.
and
So, because yeah, everything looks great. So
thank you,
definitely,
thank you.
whenever you wanna pass
One,
something
yeah,
around.
it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more consistent though. Like the more I like, because I'm making these batches like for the first time. Like the
Right.
soap is like for the first time
Okay.
too. And like I made it for myself, and then I made it for the first time for like people. And then I was like, okay, I got good feedback again. So it's like keep creating it. Once I get the feedback, I'm like, okay, dang, they liked it or they loved it. Okay, they want more. I'm like, okay. So then it lets me know, okay, keep making more. So
Hmm.
now I'm like, okay, next time make 50 to like 100 and not just make because I think I only made like 20. So then they already sold out though. So it's like next time make a bigger batch so you have more inventory. So you can keep on, when they come back or when you do make a sale, you still have more inventory.
Right.
Hmm.
Never knowing how much you're supposed to have because you don't want to keep it
Right.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, so it's always that catch 22 when you're making those products. But I love the seasonal idea and giving limited releases, because then you can kind of promote it that way, like, you know what, I'm feeling good, I made 100, I'm gonna make sure that this date I'm gonna do a splash sale or something like that.
Hmm.
So just let me know. Let me
Right.
know.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you can contribute to your current success, or if you can contribute your current success to any one moment in your past, what would that moment be for you?
Contribute like one moment
Yeah,
to the whole
what
thing.
kickstarted it? Like when you think about it, like, you know what, right there, that's when I knew, or that's when it actually like took off, and like, I didn't have imposter syndrome, or I didn't
Okay.
have, whatever that like aha moment was for you.
Oh, okay. So with fitness, it was like I said, I didn't know if none of the stuff
Yeah.
worked at first like that. Like made the online program and I gave it to my sister, and then she was like, "What are you doing? Like, yo, push this out. This is like it really like you really like you know what you're doing. Like, stop acting like you don't know what you're doing. Like, put it out there." So that was a very memorable moment. And then the time with the skincare with the pomade when I first made it, my mom tried it, and then my little brother tried it, and he was like, "Dang, what are you doing?" Like, so like those little moments, like kind of took it off, took
Oh,
off.
see, thanks,
Yeah,
family.
yeah, right.
Thank you
I
for
love
motivating
that.
him and pushing him.
Yes.
Edison, what's up,
And
Edison?
letting him know that he was on the right path and you're in
Yeah.
alignment to what you're supposed to be doing. So
Oh, yeah.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, because then I'm like, I'm doing this stuff, for myself.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like my life. This was for me originally. All the stuff, I want for myself, or not to be selfish, but and then you don't really know if it works or if it works, or you want to, just do it for yourself. And then they're saying it smells good, it's really good, it really works, and it's like okay, it gives you the courage and the confidence to like push the product out, because you kind of, you feel a little discouraged or really don't know if it's good or if it's going to work. So they definitely gave me like the confidence to push the product out, I want to say.
I love
Yeah.
that. Yes. See,
I don't ever
I
think,
love that when family really motivates. Yeah, because, it goes the
Yes,
other way a
right?
lot.
it's
Yeah.
rare. It is so rare
Mhm.
that family like will back you up when you're really trying to push a product and stuff like that. So that's a blessing.
It is.
Because we get a lot of people who, experience the opposite, or that's where, a lot of people, they want to see you doing good, but not better than them. So a lot of times in families, or, it's not that they want to hate on you, but, you're shining a little too much, or, so it's such a blessing to hear that real community and family and love, to push you forward to something. Especially probably when you're just like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
I just like the way I
Right.
live.
Exactly.
Yeah, so no, that's such a beautiful thing. But I want to make sure that we're plugging all of your things because I have no idea what happened to our chat. So you can say everything
I'm like,
so
I
that I
can
can
put
put
it
it.
in there. I don't know if it'll come
Yeah.
up though.
All right. And I just want to make sure that I have a full clip of just where we can reach you, how we can continue to follow, shop, and of course join, anything that you have for your fitness groups and things like that. So just a plug for yourself, if you would, for us, Craig.
Oh, wait, you want like the link?
Yeah, you could put links
Yeah,
in there. You could let us know. You can say it
anything.
verbally because I don't know if we can see it.
Just
I know.
let them know how they can get in touch with you, whether
Yeah.
to be a potential client or whether or not they just want to learn more about becoming a trainer or entrepreneur, how they would be able to reach you.
Oh, I would say just DM me on here. That would be the best way. Just on Instagram, I would say.
All right. Hit those DMs. He will have information for your fitness goals, journey. We're gonna talk about the skincare that he's gonna put out.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Are you still
So yeah.
doing music?
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh, she bringing out
I know,
the
like,
secret
yeah,
talent.
like,
Oh, she bringing out the secret talent. Okay.
Are you still doing music?
yeah, I'm still pursuing everything. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Definitely.
real creative. Okay,
Yeah.
Renaissance man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And
So
the clothing line?
where's this music?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the clothes are coming too as well. Yes. It's been a journey. It's
Legit.
been a journey.
Craig has a
Wait,
myriad
what
of
type of
things that he
music though? Hold
does.
on.
Nah.